All right, I'm heading down to world famous Delacroix Island to meet Ray Chagnard, owner of Shag Sporting Goods in Metairie, one of the most popular sporting goods stores in all of South Louisiana. It is scorching hot right now, 96 on my truck thermometer. Doing an afternoon trip. Ray has been on a good bite inside the marsh, but the key is a falling tide. You know I love fishing a falling tide. Apparently he does as well. I don't know exactly what we're gonna be doing, but I do know that Ray's an exceptionally good fisherman. So if he's on a bite that he's impressed with, it must be pretty good. Come along with us, let's see what happens. All right, Ray and I have come into a washed out marsh area. It's super shallow in here. Obviously very, very grassy. You can see all this duckweed and salvinia here. Water is, I think it looks pretty good. Ray thinks it's a little off, but he's been fishing this pattern a whole lot lately, so he definitely knows a lot more than I do about this. But we'll see if it's affected the fish at all. Hopefully we run across some bait and start getting some bites. Glad we came at 4, not earlier. It's still hot. It's like we're back in summer 2023. There you go, get him, Ray. Redfish? Looks like it. Looks like it might be a decent one, huh? So Ray and I left our first area because the water just wasn't nice at all. And we came into this area where the water's a whole lot nicer. Yeah, I mean, we've been fishing maybe 2 minutes. Ray's already hooked up. Oh, there he goes. Won't need a net.
Called LDR.
Long distance release. Yep. Ray, what are you throwing?
Swim on.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Come back and hit it.
Oh. And there he is. Look at us, a double. There we go. Well, it was a good move.
Boy, they like that clean water. You find that clean
You're right. It's just amazing. You're absolutely correct. All right, do-si-do. Ray and I are square dancing. Oh, look how pretty. And that beautiful water. Look at that fish.
Oh, it's like a pumpkin.
Just gorgeous. I think mine's about a carbon copy. I'd say maybe low 20s, right? 21, yeah, 22.
22.
Nice to see these guys around. A couple of lean years. All right, mine's a little bigger than I thought. Look how copper and beautiful this fish is. Look at that. Look at that. Awesome. Beautiful fish. All right, I am keeping a few fish for dinner. Oh, Ray, show your bait.
I'm using a swim bait by Zoom. Just goes through the grass real good.
It's about it's a 1/8 ounce bullet weight, looks like.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing a Zimmer swimmer and candy bug, also 1/8. I got a brass weight here, 4/0 extra wide gap hook. And now the wind's gonna blow. Not that that's a bad thing. It does feel better.
There's a little pot up in there back there.
Yeah, it sure was. So Ray mentioned, and he's right, when we were fighting those fish, it's amazing what a difference clean water makes. It's just night and day. The area we just left, he had great success in a week ago, but the water looked like this water looks. And today it did not. Not nearly as pretty as this water. Definitely worth hunting around until you find the right situation. Don't waste time on dead action in bad water. And I should mention, we're here at the beginning of the fall. Ray was sitting at his dock and the tide was completely dead. And while he was sitting there, it just started roaring out. Oh, he hit you right here. Followed you in. Oh, there's one. About the same size as the last. Nope, a little smaller. Better eater. Just as pretty though. All right. These fish in this black water are just so pretty. Really orange all the way through the belly. Just gorgeous fish. This is about a maybe 19-incher or so. It's a real good eater.
It's a brand new day. Hey, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Okay, okay.
All right, Ray and I kept fishing, moving kind of with the wind a little bit. With a little wind we have, the water just got a little bit dirtier. And so we kind of got stuck in that area because you really can't get up. You got to idle through because the water's so shallow in here. So we've now come to a different area, got absolutely gorgeous, beautiful water, and tons and tons and tons of bait. So it definitely looks promising. We'll see what happens. Oh, there's a red. You see him? His tail just poked up. Oh, did you see that? Hopefully that came out on camera. Oh, goodness. That fish was furious. I was dragging her across the top about to make another cast. Look, he's orange all the way through the belly. Oh, he's got a little prop wound or something.
Look at his belly.
All the way through. Look at the belly on this fish. Look at this. Orange all the way through. No, he's got a prop wound. I'm actually gonna let this fish go. He's been through enough in his life.
The bass are the same way. They're so pretty in here.
Yeah, but I can imagine. Oh, you see some? Yeah. Come on. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Yo, look at those. Oh, come on, hit it. Come on, you want it. He followed me all the way in, just wouldn't hit it. Oh, look, right here. Dude, there's some fish in here. No, you're right. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Dude, this used to be the norm, and now it's like hard to find a big school of fish. So Ray and I are whispering because there's fish absolutely everywhere in here. They're kind of almost corralled inside this little area.
2 feet of water, 90 degrees.
Yeah, I think 2 feet of water might be an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Let's cast together. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Look, there's one right there. Just along to our left. Oh, did he get it? Yeah, you got it. You let it go?
Yeah, you let it come back down. You let it go. Get him.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, get him.
Is that a bass?
That's a bass.
First bass of the day. He's got a face full of grass. Not a bad bass either.
Right underneath them mullets, huh?
Dude, that's a good bass, man.
He's so freaking pretty.
You want him for the pond or no?
No, I don't have my knife.
So obviously the bass are in here mixed with these reds, and they're classic Marsh footballs. I mean, look at this fish. Just as thick as he is long. Beautiful, beautiful fish. All right.
That's what I want before. Okay.
Well, there he is.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
That's a nice red. That fish, he just loaded up on it. That's it. So it's not surprising at all that these fish are back here. There's so much life, so much bait, constant activity, gorgeous water, lots of grass, just everything you want. And Ray's got one. Now we got a double. Right into the sun. All right. Oh, come on, man. You got a little second wind. I should have gotten you when I had the chance. All right, here we go, Ray. 1, 2, 3. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't get any better. Literally, it doesn't get any better. There we go.
That makes some good videos.
No doubt. No doubt.
You can just about always, when you catch one, you throw right there. It's usually very seldom by itself.
Very seldom, just one. Yeah, and you know that fish going crazy makes the other one go crazy. Looking for something to eat. Like, what did he eat
Yeah, why? What's he doing?
that he went that nuts?
Got like a bass right there.
Oh, look at that. Look, look, look. Oh,
Look, that ain't a bass.
why would you charge that and not hit it?
Scale on it.
Oh, hey, he came back. He came back.
I got a scale on it.
Do you?
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
Oh, there's another one with him, for sure.
Tell you, those rip fish, we push them back here.
Just does not get prettier. I mean,
Yeah.
it just doesn't. This fish is freaking feisty, man. Can't turn him. Got him? Oh, he missed it.
No, he come back.
He came back. Look at this. There he goes. There he goes.
Push him in the corner.
All right, I'm gonna net you. You're way too fired up. All right. Need the net, Ray? You gonna hoist him? There you go. Dude, I love it, man. Love it. It's such a sight for sore eyes, man. The fishing's been so tough this summer.
Like this,
Yeah, just a gem.
All right. You got a third double?
Yes, I think it is our third double. And I tell you what, I bet there's more back here.
Near missing, you know, foul. After 3 years, it's October 1st.
Oh, goodness. Dude, he ripped it. Dude, it looks like a trout almost. No, it's a red. No, it's a cat. That's what it is. It's a cat.
My buddies with that, huh? And he went, well, if you got any interest in doing that, drive up.
All right.
You know, further up.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
You got it.
Dude, that was incredible. That fish was not letting that bait get away.
That's a good fish, too.
That's a good bass. Oh, it's a red. That's why. That's why. Look at that.
Come up behind it.
Buzzbait redfish. That's crazy. Keeper too. But we got our limit, so he's going back. Oh, there he is. I think it's a red. Yeah, that's a red. Well, they're all rubber stamps, huh? Come on. Awesome, dude. Thanks for inviting me, appreciate it. So these are not fish you want to find if you're fishing a tournament, but they're perfect for having a blast and getting a really good meal. About 20, maybe 21 inches. There he goes. Dude, to be honest, oh goodness, look at this.
Oh, we got it.
That's a small one, man.
That's the first one
There are some little guys in here, look at that.
I've seen.
Man, that's a pretty fish. Look how beautiful. Look at this guy.
Yeah. What a specimen, huh?
Incredible.
Full belly, thick.
Yeah, he's definitely eating. 1970. He would have died. My grandpa would have shot me if I threw that fish back. Oh, there he is. That's a big bass. This actually was the hit of the day. Like, he smoked it.
Thick they are.
No, man, just beautiful fish. Oh, goodness. Fat all the way through the tail. Gorgeous. People from out of town are always like, how can you get excited about a bass when you're catching redfish? Like, yeah, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. All right, as you can see, that sun is getting low on the western horizon, and that means this trip is coming to an end. What a spectacular trip it was, though. It's kind of like the old days here in South Louisiana. Just beautiful water, lots and lots of bait, redfish, bass, and inshore waters. Those fish, of course, will be joined by speckled trout in just a few weeks, not very long from now. I can't wait for that to happen, but man, this is just a special, special area to fish, and just an absolutely fantastic day. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna figure out something to do with these redfish, so next time you see me, I'll be in my kitchen introducing you to something that you can do with redfish. All right, if you're like me, you're always looking for different ways to cook fish. You don't do the same thing over and over again. So I've developed a recipe that I'm gonna be trying tonight for the first time. I think it's gonna work because it's got some really good ingredients that go very, very well together. But let me show you what we got. All right, first off, we've got some olive oil, and we've got a shallot, a couple of cloves of garlic, a lemon, some wine, white wine, some dry basil, heavy whipping cream, and capers. Now, some of these are essential for the recipe, and some of them are not. I'll let you know which is which as we go along. Oh, and obviously a key ingredient is fish. Of course, I've got the redfish that I caught yesterday afternoon fishing with Ray. Just such a great trip, such a good time. Glad to see so many of those fish around because, man, we had some lean redfish years. Definitely thrilled to see those guys are coming back. All right, let's get cooking. All right, first thing we gotta do is cut up this shallot. I don't cook with shallots enough. Definitely love them. I'm not sure why I don't stock them, I just don't. Typically, I'll come up with something that needs them and I'll go to the store and get one. But I generally don't stock them in the fridge. All right, we got our shallot cut up, so we'll pour a little bit of olive oil into our saucepan. Like so. Drop those cut shallots in there. We're gonna let those soften just a little bit. In the meantime, we're gonna cut up these 2 cloves of garlic we got. Shallots definitely have a unique smell. Smell kind of similar to onions, but definitely not identical. Smell really, really good. Of course, you wanna get these soft. You don't wanna have a crunchy shallot or a crunchy onion in anything you're making. And by the way, if you want to make this dish and you happen not to have a shallot and you do have an onion in your fridge, go ahead and use that. Totally fine. All right, shallot's nice and soft. We're gonna go ahead and add this garlic. And one thing you never ever want to do is burn garlic. Definitely got to be careful with it. All right, next we're gonna turn our fire to low and add some lemon juice. All right, then we're gonna add a splash of white wine. And you can tell it's good wine because it's got a screw top. All right, probably added about a half cup. Now we really want to reduce that. That's why you want to start all this well before starting your fish. We're just going to sear the fish in a cast iron skillet and pour this sauce on top of it. But we definitely need to let that white wine reduce before we do that. Okay, our wine mixture is simmering. That's exactly what we want. While that's going on, we get our fish ready. All right, our fish I'm gonna season with coarse sea salt, black pepper, onion powder, and chili powder. Now, if you're offended by these bloodlines, you can go ahead and cut them out. On a fish this size, not a problem at all. I definitely leave them on. Can't taste them at all, in my opinion. Bigger fish, you definitely want to cut them out. All right, our wine sauce is really, really reduced. We're gonna go ahead and start adding our cream and turn that fire down. Just gonna add the cream a little bit at a time. And I don't want the heat all that high because the acidity in that lemon can cause this cream to kind of curdle. So we're gonna bring it up to temp slowly. All right, I'm gonna add some tallow to my cast iron skillet and get these redfish going. I use Sulu tallow. I've got a link in the video description. Just absolutely the best thing for searing fish. Nothing comes close. It is smelling good up in here, man. I tell you what, everything smells so good. My cream sauce is simmering. I added a few green onions to it. I keep green onions in my freezer. Obviously not necessary, but nice addition. All right, beautiful sear on our fish. That's the result of cast iron and tallow. Hot cast iron. All right, our sauce is getting really, really close. Go ahead and add some capers. Love capers. Go through capers, that's for sure. Just so good. Make everything better. I had a lot of capers, why not? Nobody's ever said, you know what this dish has? Too many capers. Ho 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 ho. Looking and smelling good. And we're also gonna add just a little bit of this dried basil. If you got fresh, way, way, way better. I don't have any fresh. So I'm adding dried. And you know, lemon and basil just go really, really well together. You don't want to cook basil long though, because it kind of gets bitter. Put it in at the end. All right, the only thing our sauce needs now is salt and pepper. That looks delicious. It's just on a slightly thin side of perfect, but we're gonna turn it off and let it sit. As it sits, it'll get thicker. And take off our first batch of fish. Mrs. Marshman just got home from work. Ready to eat? All right, while the last batch of fish is going, I'm gonna make Mrs. Marshman's plate. Got some pasta on the plate. I'm gonna put the fish right on top of it, like that. And then add some of this cream sauce to the top of the fish. Our lemon basil cream sauce.
It's delicious.
Yeah, hopefully it is. First time I've made it, so we'll see. How is it?
Very good.
Is it? Can you taste?
Capers.
You like the capers? Can you taste the lemon? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Lemon basil cream sauce. All right, how's that look? I think it looks pretty good. Eager to try it. All right, let's see how it is. Delicious. Very, very good. The basil's very, very subtle. Definitely getting a lot of lemon. Definitely taste the wine. You know, lemon and fish just go so well together. This is so good. I'll definitely make this again. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Shout out to Ray Chagnard. Definitely appreciate him letting me tag along with him. Had a blast. I mean, that was just some fantastic redfish action. Caught a few bass as well and a catfish too. Just a super fun day. All right, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh or in my kitchen, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson.